Well, as coronavirus redefines how we live, it's easy to forget that just a short time ago, Australia was living through a bushfire emergency. But the memories will never fade for those caught up in the flames, like new Australian citizen Sherwin Malenab. When the fire front came within 300 metres of a hospital in north-east Victoria on New Year's Eve, he jumped into action. He and a hospital staff member held back the flames until firefighters arrived. And now his bravery has been recognised.
Sherwin Malenab calls himself the father of the Corryong Filipino community.
Any plan in the school today? How about you, Anne?
His was among the first Filipino families to settle in the regional town in 2015.
The people is very nice. They are lovely people here in Corryong.
We feel so welcome here in Corryong.
They studied nursing and aged care, working nights at the supermarket and mornings picking vegetables, raising enough money to bring their children over from the Philippines.
How about my keys?
And start life again in a small country town.
There's no noise and the town's not kind of very busy.
But in the early hours of December 31, their new home was under threat as several massive bushfires surrounded Corryong. Residents prepared to evacuate, but as the fire bore down on the local hospital, Sherwin jumped into action.
I need to go. I need to do something because if no one will do this one, what happened to this hospital and the community?
I just saw him run into the youth with one of the hospital staff, and I said, "Where's he going?"
Sherwin, how are you?
Hi, buddy.
The staff member was Brian Smith, an experienced CFA firefighter. The pair set out in a ute pulling a 200-litre tank. Sherwin and Brian worked for hours containing the fire spread before the CFA was able to take over.
Two-man army.
We were fending off the metre-high fire front. We left one area, thought we put it out, it restarted. So for 3 hours, it was intense.
This is where the fire front was on New Year's Eve. Just 300 metres down this hill is Corryong Health. But thanks to the heroics of Sherwin Malenab and his colleague, the fire never got there. It's an experience that's now inspired him to join the CFA.
So this is not the normal tanker that would be here.
The Corryong CFA has about 16 active members and would gladly welcome more before the next bushfire season.
I'm sure he would have a lot to offer, as most people do who put their hand up to volunteer.
His actions recognised by the hospital and the mayor.
He's a tremendous asset, and I think he's also taking a real lead role with the Philippine community.
To help save such a key piece of infrastructure, the hospital in the town, is just amazing, and I can't thank Sherwin enough.
Sherwin's is one story of bravery among many during the unprecedented bushfire season, a season that's changed his life forever.
I love to deal with the community. I want to help people everywhere.
Dinham, SBS World News.